do that. You know what I mean? But I know it's not right to like have the attitude and to
Not right.
talk out and talk back, so to speak, to the supervisor about those issues. But it does seem like when they
Got
do
some
it,
Jesse Lee Peterson in the background.
I guess more
Uh,
respect, so to speak, versus some.
yeah, just gonna do some some Blender work like the title says. Listen to some JLP and commenting on JLP. So we're not just stealing his content, vibe off of it, and yeah, hopefully not do him any more harm than good. Hopefully only do good. Yeah, coolio. Let's go.
That is the attitude of the average black person. And that's why you don't want blacks to work for you because you got to deal with all that.
What a mess.
You don't want the same attitude they have. You gotta, I recommend you live your life and don't pay attention, don't even think about what others are thinking about your life.
10
Let
rounds
them
first.
say what they want. And don't you think about that. You just work on you and live your life. Black people have the worst attitude. That's why no one want to hire them.
That's true. But where I work, we're a bit understaffed. I guess they'll just take anybody who's willing,
Yeah,
But it's like with white people, from what I've seen, like they'll work, but they'll only do so much. 'Cause certain things you just couldn't get them to do. They just feel like you're disrespecting them at that point. Like they get offended if you ask them to do certain jobs,
right.
and they'll show it. They'll start to curse you out or fight back or like, no, I'm not doing that. It'd be a cold day in hell before I do that. Like that's the kind of attitude they have. But
But don't let
like I
that
said,
rub off on you. That's evil. And again, that's why nobody want to hire black people because they got to deal with all that mess. They got to deal with being called racist. They got to deal with bad attitude and not showing up or showing up late. Nobody wants that in their companies. And you don't want to pick up that attitude.
no, I don't want that attitude. But what I'm pointing out that like if you know someone is going to give you an attitude about something, like from what I've seen of people, it seems like the higher up the management is less likely to like mess with them.
So
But if you're quiet and you listen, they'll poke at you instead. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like.
the manager of your company that you work for, are they black too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you go work at a black company?
Black company. Well, it's owned by a white guy. Like the president is white, but like the supervisor and the shift manager, they're black. They're black men. Yeah. But it's not. It wasn't founded by a black person.
Oh, I got you. Again, I would take my eyes off those people
All right,
and let those
that's right.
people live the way they want to live. And you work on you to overcome this and you live the way you want to live. You want to do it the right way. You want to have the right attitude. That's going to get you far in life. You're going to inspire, and especially the company owned by a white person, like you said, they're going to finally see a black person come in with a good attitude. That's going to be shocking to them because the world is not accustomed to blacks nowadays having the right attitude about anything, and especially about work.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Is there any point or time where I should speak up concerning about getting the blank end of the stick? Should I ever speak up about that, or should I just
Not
accept
immediately.
it and deal with a good attitude?
Unless it's blatant, obviously.
Good attitude first, and then you can talk to the owner in private. Don't do it in front of those other black people because they're gonna love that. You're just gonna feed into their evil attitude and personality. But if with time go by a little bit, and, and because these black people that are managers and stuff, they may, and I don't know, I'm not there to see it, but they may be putting the work on you because they know you do it, and they can't get the other blacks to do it.
That's exactly what's happening.
How long you been there?
Damn.
Just a few weeks. I just started.
Okay. I wouldn't go in complaining and acting like them. As long as your life is not in danger, you're not risking getting hurt in any way.
Sometimes
Have a good attitude and take your eyes off those people
we need to hear it,
because
man.
if you listen to them, eventually you're going to form the same nasty attitude that they have. The devil going to tell you, yeah, look, they're working you hard. If you don't want to do it, they won't do it. And so they're working you hard and taking advantage of you. And you will develop the same attitude they have because you'll become angry.
Yeah. That's exactly what the devil be talking to me about every time. Oh, look, they ain't doing nothing, and they got you over here doing it all over here.
Yeah, that's it.
You be telling me.
Yeah, that's the same evil that got them doing what they're doing. They it's trying to get you in that same position, but because that's not God talking to you. All thoughts are all lies all the time. So evil want to make you mad so you can start complaining and get the same nasty attitude that the rest of the black people have.
Well, I definitely don't want that.
Well, don't listen to those
Clearly,
thoughts.
that's why you're calling.
Those thoughts are
Good
not
girl.
you, and they're not your
Good
friend.
person. I'm a good person.
Okay.
They're telling you to look at them. They laughing at you. They're giving you all this work.
We look to Jesse for guidance, man. Like we should know this stuff, and we know that we know it, but sometimes we need to hear it from Jesse. And it's a big burden this guy has. It's a big burden, you know. I'm sure it's a good burden. I'm sure he enjoys it. But yeah, we're always looking at him, you know, and
Yes. All thoughts are,
yeah, man.
in spite of what the thoughts are telling you, you do the right thing anyway, meaning you have a good attitude.
Okay.
And then you will overcome those thoughts and you'll be free.
All right. Well, I guess it's worth a try. I mean, I'm definitely not the one to have an attitude. I've never been that type of black girl. So
No
I
wrong.
don't want to support stereotypes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're around a lot. It sounds like a lot of negative, evil people. Don't let that rub off on you.
I won't.
Are you still doing the silent prayer?
Uh-oh.
Every morning, every night.
Okay, then watch those thoughts while you're working. Watch them what they tell you about the work. Watch them what they tell you about these other people who are refusing to do the work. And don't fall for it. The thoughts, do nothing about it. Don't call it you, and you'll be fine. I promise you that.
Okay. And can I ask you one more question?
Yes.
About my sleep? They say you're supposed to get 7 to 8, maybe even 9 hours of sleep every day just to be, I guess, considered having a healthy sleep pattern. But for some reason, I can't sleep past 4 or 5 hours. It tends to wake me up. My body tends to wake me up after that time, and I don't feel tired when I wake up. Really, I don't feel restless. But it seems like I'm still missing out on going to sleep. Do you have any advice about that on how to sleep longer?
I do. Don't make sleep that important. That's a setup. The world set you up to fail in life. It doesn't set you up to be successful
I should have done when I was
your
younger.
whole life. So don't let sleep be that important. If you get higher many hours and you want to get up, get up. If you don't, you sleep. But don't make it a big deal at all.
Okay.
No, don't make sleep a big deal. And then you'll get the amount of sleep you need. And don't let it be based on what the so-called experts say, how many hours a night you need. Don't pay attention to that. You'll be sleeping all day.
That should be fun, but maybe not, because like I said, I wake up after like 5 hours and I feel fine.
So
I don't know.
live your life. Don't base it on what somebody else said. If you only need 5 hours of fine. Get up and go your way. The body will work for you. You don't have to worry about how many hours you need. As long as you're not, all you have to do is work on overcoming the thoughts and emotions so you don't be stressed out, you don't worry, and all that mess. Because if you have perfect peace inside, you're gonna get the amount of rest and everything that you need naturally. You'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I really do appreciate your help, Uncle Jason. You're very wise and funny, and I really do thank God that He created you because He definitely has a sense of humor.
Thank you. What the? Uh, well, you staying present and watch those thoughts when they're telling you all this stuff. and know that that's your enemy. That's not your friend. Your those thoughts are not from you. They're not from God, and you want to overcome them by being aware of them. And don't call them you, and don't do what they suggest at all. Shock the devil by resisting those thoughts, not going along with them, and then they'll be taken away from you.
Okay.
Let me know how
I'll
it
do
goes.
that.
All right.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, so watch those thoughts at work. Don't let everybody, all those other black people say and act the way they want to act. You go there, you promise a man that if he hire you, you would do X amount of hours, you would do an X amount of job for X amount of money. You keep your word, he'll keep his word, and one thing will lead to another.
Okay. I can do that. Thank you.
All right, I wish you well.
You too, Uncle Dexter. Have a good day.
Sure. 888-773-773. Super chat. Super chat.
Over on Kid, I had missed this one from CLC on November 3rd, 1957. Dog orbits Earth, a Moscow stray named Laika, launched into space aboard the Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2. It went into orbit, and no reentry plans existed, so Laika died during the experiment. Terrible.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but thank you.
Way back in 1957.
Oh, yeah, the Russians took a dog to space.
Yeah, they sent a dog up into space.
You let the dogs out. What the? Thank you.
I think it died of hypothermia. In heat, bought a coffee. Shout out to the Bible Thumpers. Hashtag. Whatever is observed long enough will eventually take ownership of over the observer. Armor up with the sword of truth. And evil dwells in mankind, but we have been given authority to cast out evil with the spoken truth. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. Revelation 12:11.
Thank you. Shout out. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And he, with another copy on buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, keep thumping on the devil head, dizzy spiral eyes emoji with the spoken word of truth. And you won't need to observe evil inside yourself anymore. Hashtag stand up, celebration hands with tan hands.
Thank you. Amazing.
CLC got a Bible thumper question. Is there such a thing as a baby Christian, an adult who is ignorant as a new Christian? He asks.
What's that?
Is there such a thing as a baby Christian?
I don't know what that means.
Dang. Oh, well, you weren't raised in Christianese. I heard about baby Christians all the time as a kid.
What does baby Christian mean?
Somebody who just became a Christian
Oh,
and hasn't grown yet.
I have no idea. Is it so? There is such a thing.
Yeah, I think so. I never really questioned it.
I don't even know how that's possible.
All right, nice.
You made it possible. I don't know how that's possible. I don't even know what that means. But thank you. Apparently you do, right?
Had you heard of a baby Christian?
Maybe I have, but I don't remember. I won't say I have it. I don't know.
Truth for Jesus. What's wrong with the blacks committing cultural appropriation each time they start their Cadillacs? The white invented the automobiles. So every time you start your car, thank a white man. Thanks, Hank, the man with the good hair.
Amazing. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you, Truth for Jesus. Cloud Bob's biblical answer.
Do you believe that you, as an individual, can live a life without judging yourself or others again?
With a renewed nature, yes, I can, as an individual, live a life without ever judging myself and others again. Angel halo emoji. This is Cloud Pops.
Thank you, and I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. I appreciate that.
And Anthony with a loaded up barbell dumbbell, little dark barbell dumbbell sticker. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anthony. Amazing.
Much needed.
Yeah.
Curly, what is the merit of the sons of God versus the demerit of the children of the lie? On Cash App.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't understand the question, but thank you.
Same.
Toby.
Thank you, Curly.
Yeah, thank you, Curly.
Greenwald says Nick
That's going
Fuentes
down.
told Tucker that his best friend and assistant was Jewish. Isn't that nice? Maybe he made Jesus best friend and assistant.
I have no idea.
Oh,
Thank you, though. Amazing.
I
I gotta
remember
take
hearing
a
that.
break.
We'll read the rest later, guys. Thank y'all.
Amazing. Thank you. When I come back, straight to the calls and your super chats, more your super chat calls and all that hate news right now, not the fake news. I'll be back. 2 more hours to go. Back in a moment.
From 50 to 20, it's not going back up. So for the ether in here, just a lesson. Well, two thoughts. The time to make money is in the morning as of right now. Tactics always change. But also, I've never seen it do this and then recover. Never. If I have, I forgot. It's only going to keep going down from now, especially when you fade out and look at the 1 year chart, especially. It does this, boom, pop. Nah, because it's not actual, value. It's, 100% manipulation. Um, I played with Mullen, so I know about manipulation. So now at this point, that I'm down 25%. There's some people who are down big, big percent. And now they have to decide, hold or they're not getting their money back. It's a wrap. So I think that was the only lesson I was about to think about. Yeah, yeah. The time to make money is in the morning right now, and we'll see if that tactic doesn't change at all. Um, but yeah, and playing with your emotions, you might hope for a recovery right now. There's no recovery right now. There's not going to be a recovery. So, and I'm going to go off of live, uh, figure out my best exit price, and that's it. Peace.